Welcome back to this now. Zimnono informal settlement residents in East London in the Eastern Cape say they have lost faith in the local municipality as it has failed to change the appalling conditions under which they live. This came up during the Public Service Commission and the Human Rights Commission's joint inspection. The inspection follows a video that was circulating on social media showing some residents from this area living in a forest close to Freer Hospital.
Well, the Public Service Commission and the Human Rights Commission's visit in this particular area is to inspect and see the living conditions of the people here. We do understand that these conditions are far more than just them not having IDs, sanitation. They don't have sanitation in this area, and they're living just next to a dumping site, and they don't have any electricity. There's live wire that's running across the streets, and these residents here are saying that they cannot live under these conditions, and they're hoping that they can get a solution, or they can get salvaged from these living conditions. And now we're joined by one of the residents in the area, Monde. Puti, thank you very much for your time. Imeko eniphila phansi kwayo injani kwaye ingaba ikhona into engathi ngakhona ithemba kwaye likhona ithemba loba ingatshintsha imeko
imeko yethu ngasiqondi kakuhle ngoba engaqondali kakuhle nje akekho umuntu onenyaniso yayo ba ngaba siyahambe kanye siyahambi na kule ndawo sikuyo because ba nalo mhlaba lo kuthiwa sawujongela bathi sawujongelwa nangoku.
That is the resident here saying that they are living under these very appalling conditions, and they're hoping that they're going to be taken out of this particular area. They've been promised that there is a land that they're going to be taken to, but they're saying that they've not heard anything ever since they got those promises. And now we speak to the Public Service Commission Commissioner Mamlulu Sizani. Mama, thank you very much for your time. Why are you here? What has brought you to this area?
We're here because these conditions that these people staying here are affected with, some of them are issues that affect our government departments, which we monitor as the Public Service Commission. For example, if people have no IDs, we are concerned because they need to be documented. If people are eating from the dustbins, we are concerned because we have social development where people can be able to benefit from the services of government if they are unemployed. We have SASA also that can come in and assist those people. But because people are not documented, so they are unable to benefit. So we came here to assess the situation. We came here to understand what the problem is. And we hear now that there are also children here who are schooling far away from this place, and they need to benefit from scholar transport. We didn't know about that. We needed to assess how many schools here, how many children are schooling from outside this area. That is within our mandate. That is why we are here today, because some of the issues are not within our mandate as the provincial or national government. They are within the spheres of government. That is why we are doing this work together with the Human Rights Commission as well as the Buffalo City municipality. So we are working with the councillor for this place so that he can be able to give us the information that we need as we go forward and help.
Yes, and when we're looking at the conditions here, I mean, this is indecency, this is inhumane. These are not the conditions that people are supposed to be living under. This is a contravention of their rights, the right to human dignity. And definitely someone has to be held accountable for this. What is the next step from here?
I think the human rights will speak to that. I am speaking specifically to the mandate of the Public Service Commission, which has to do with the work of government departments at provincial and national government.
And so,
as for their rights, the human rights is here. That is why we brought them on board, so that they can talk to those human rights issues. We see there are also these electric wires, illegal connections here, which can be a danger to the people here, specifically children. But the human rights will speak to those issues.
And in terms of holding government accountable, is there anything that's going to come out of in that regard?
We will be able to make Home Affairs accountable if they are not giving them the IDs they need. Those who come forward and apply, we will monitor. we'll get the list of how many people have registered that they need IDs, and we'll monitor the progress. We will make them accountable. We are in contact with the Minister of Home Affairs all the time. We speak to him. So there is no way that we can just, let it go without intervening. But only those things that are within our mandate.
All right, that is the Public Service Commissioner, Mama Ululu Sizani, saying that they're going to hold the departments that are responsible for making sure that people live under proper, decent conditions. She's saying there that one of them is Home Affairs. They're going to make sure that they go and speak to Home Affairs and find out if whether or not it has played its role in making sure that people of this particular area are documented and they have, they are registered, because we do understand that there's about more than 20 people in the area that are not documented, and that is one of the many challenges they are currently facing.